Hi, it's Barbara Cook. Thanks for coming and stopping by and listening again. I've been talking all morning long and it's like I'm still not empty. I was out walking today. Fabulous, fabulous. All sorts of wonderful things come to mind, and all the things that are changing keep coming to mind. There's a lot of changes happening ahead, and boy, are we happy for that. And if you're not happy, say like, oh, I'm very happy for that, because all new things are good. It's all good. And this is what makes it that way. The consciousness, the mind consciousness. Everything you need is right here. You think it, and it is. Act as if it already is. It becomes. Remember, we talked about this yesterday. Go back and do your homework. We talked about this too. It's like when you set your mind to a focus, the RNA in your body changes and everything heads in that direction. So I changed my mind, and it's been great. I mean, I'm pretty good at this anyway, but during the grieving, it all like went down to ground zero again. So now I need to rebuild everything, and now we're going to do it together. Springtime, the place of all renewals, the Easter, all renewal stuff. Let's use that synergy on the planet. It's the synergy on the planet right now. It's Easter. There's energy, and we take in that energy. And if you're not into Easter, it's not your particular thoughts and so forth. I don't know, because I'm only just me here. But you do your own thing. But use the gift of the energy that is still there. And it is about renewal and growth and trusting. It's trusting time too, because we talked about our destiny. You're in your destiny right now. And if you're in a bad place, that's your destiny. Learn what you need to learn and get out of there. Right? I mean, if you're going through hell, just keep going. Don't stop. Do what you need to do and get out of there. Because then the lights come on and you're out of the shadows, and it's like, whew. And then a little while longer, you're thinking, I really wouldn't have given that up. What I learned from that was really valuable here. So don't begrudge some of those things that are meant to happen in your life. That's destiny too. It leads you to where you're going, because it can send you in another direction than where you were going. So that's what I found out over the years, and I learned it pretty young. And then I had to put up with people. Yep, people. They want you to change everything to the way they think. And I just couldn't do that. Couldn't do that. And so somehow, some way, God kept me afloat amongst the ones we call Earthlings. They think they're doing everything themselves with good luck and everything. So in actuality, it's God's intervention in their lives, but they don't know that, and so they don't know. And I'm going to skip ahead now, because that brought me to the seekers. There's a lot of people out here right now, young and old, and very young. Kids seem to come in cable ready. They already seem to have a notion of the powers that are there and available to them to use for betterments. And we are really doing great now with these young kids. I'm sorry, that's my phone. And we're doing great with these young kids, because they are now, and maybe they're going to look up to me more than they do you, because maybe you're younger, and I'm going to be more honest with them, whether it hurts their feelings or not, because I'm the grandma. And if this is my last chance, I'm going to do a good job at raising these grandkids and making sure they know what I know and use what I use. And they're great right now. They are like doing stuff. We'll talk about that later, because I want to teach you that too. And I think it's remarkable how you can take charge of the cosmic universal laws, God's laws. You can use them in your benefit and behalf. And at the end of your request, you can say, or spoil me. Just spoil me, Lord. Yeah, that will be fun. I trust. And then even bigger than what you could have imagined happens. And then you have to sit and wonder if it's really for you or not. But there's a lot more to that too. But it opens the door for you to receive. This is good stuff. So these are some of the things I want to talk about as we go on in the future. If you're running late, stop time. It's just a thought. and a belief that you can. And it's done. You get there right on time, no matter what has happened. And you go like, how does that happen? But it keeps happening. Now my granddaughter's doing it. Daughter's doing it. Let's let the universal laws work for us. Right?
There you go.
Hi, it's me again. It's Barbara still. I just got edited, so I forgot what I was talking about, and so I thought you just stop. So let's pick up someplace along the lines of what are the next classes going to be like and such. And what I would like to share are things like, who am I really? When you take away all your toys and all your stuff, and who am I really? Because if you haven't realized that through this COVID stuff that's been going on, it's probably a great thing to start considering, what's new for you, because your new gifts will be installed. If something leaves, something else is installed. I mean, we are the most human computer there is on the planet, is this right here, or at least this. And when it is activated, we are the finest computer. We haven't been downloaded enough and enough things installed, but we can do that. This is what the brain is all about. These are the things I have done. These are the things that Jesus said you could do. And these are the ways that all things can come about for a reunion of minds called the collective consciousness that actually does something on the planet. So if you say you want to help the planet, it's not doing the things that people normally do. Is you can sit right here and do it in your consciousness, and it goes into the all things resume pleasantly the way it's supposed to. And that's pretty nice to be thinking of as we're looking at a new future. We're looking at new timing. All the gifts that are available are there for us now. I want them. They're swirling over our head as an energy. And until we learn to allow what God gives us, what we ask for to be received, we never learned that. I'd like to share some of that stuff with you. How do I receive? What are you talking about? Is what I usually hear. And I'm trying to work on my main accent a little bit too. I've been here for quite a while now, several months, and it's really developed. Plus, it's my home language. So I'll try and get better at that as we go along. But back to our classes. I hope you'll join me for them. I hope that what we learn together and share together will be beneficial for the all, because that's where it all happens. Because the energy is here. Use the loving and rebuilding energies of Easter, please. Use those for your behalf. Take it in. You can even say, I don't know what she was talking about, Lord, but I want some of it. And then open to receive. And you're always in the light when you mention the Lord's name. Always in the light. There's no darkness going to seep in on you or anything. It is too bright for them. So be confident. Carry the light with you. Put it on like a shield, it says in the Bible. And you're always protected, which I have learned, because I have been put in some situations that I had to write about because they were so unbelievable and should have been really, really scary. And it wasn't, because I was on the clock, I was doing this work, and everything turns out right. But what an experience. And so I'll be writing more about those too. So we have a few books coming out for you. Kind of neat, easy to read stuff. Laugh, cry, throw it down, say I'll be back later, and we'll carry on then. I'm going to do that too. I'm going to say I'll be back later. Please follow with me. It's Barbara Cook. Follow me on my channel. I don't know what I'm going to say, but we have edit buttons. Thanks so much.